I love you, MTV, but this episode could have been an email. I'm just saying. Living my life like it's golden, 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 living my life like it's golden. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite auntie Momo. We are back again for another episode review of Catfish, y'all. This is season 8, aka season 11. Episode 62, aka episode 2. Okay, this is Nick in England. Before we get into the review, y'all already know how my church announcements go. Make sure you like and comment, subscribe and share and all that other good stuff. Okay, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. This episode could have been an email. It could have been a text message, bitch. It could have been a DM. You could have slid up in the DMs and gave me a synopsis of what this episode was. I'm keeping real because y'all know as executive couch producer, I'm not going to bite my tongue. I'm going to keep it real with you. This episode was kind of boring. I was left with questions. Okay. What the hell is my son doing? Boy, what is you doing? Calm your ass down. I was left with just a whole bunch of questions, you know? But I'm not going to hold y'all. I know y'all are ready for this review because you already know, regardless of the fact I still got some good hot fire for y'all. So hopefully y'all are ready for this review because you already know I'm ready to give it to you. So let's go and get up into it, y'all. All right, what we're not going to do is we're not going to make this review long at all, okay? So y'all, we got Nick, 25. He's from Pennsylvania. He's been talking to England. England is 28. They both from the Pennsylvania area. Ain't never FaceTime, never met up. The times that they were supposed to meet up, England would ghost Nick. They met on Grindr. As you know how Grindr work, I guess you're in the same area. You swipe left, swipe right. Whatever it was, they swiped. Now, when Nick said that England ended up sending him a message, when he slid into his DMs, he didn't have no profile picture on there. Red flag number one. But they ended up, you know, talking from there. And after they talked, they exchanged phone numbers and they exchanged photos. He ended up liking him from the photos. He says that they both got a past that they shared. They both were in bad relationships. Nick's damn ex stabbed him. That nigga was crazy. Like, Nick been through some shit. And so he says he learned from that relationship with his ex that he was with for 2 years, the nigga that stabbed him, that he needs to slow down, pump his brakes when it comes to relationship. But yet and still, you met England on Grindr, and both of y'all came in, or you told England that you didn't want just a quick wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. You know, you wanted a serious long-term relationship. And England told you that he wanted a serious long-term relationship as well. But again, you ain't never FaceTime with him and you ain't never met up with him. And the times that you were supposed to meet up with him, he would ghost your ass. He says he's busy because he has his own cleaning company. One time you were supposed to meet up with him, he ghosted you. And when he finally did hit you back, he said that he went to go visit a friend that was going through something like somewhere else. I don't know, child. So he said he was like, well, what the friend going through? Why you got to be there for the friend? What did you do for the friend while they was going through what they was going through? He said he was just there, went and drank wine with the friend. And it was some older white lady. So he was like, well, what is you doing that got you doing shit like that? So he asked him, was he a sugar baby? He said, nah, I ain't no sugar baby. But again, You want to learn long-term relationship with this dude, but every time you're supposed to meet up with him, he ghosts you. And you ain't never FaceTimed him or met up with him. But you say you learned from your last relationship, the dude that stabbed you in the leg, that you want to slow down and take your time. Okay. The child come time for the investigation. First off, they end up searching his Facebook, and the Facebook looked legit. They end up searching photos of him, but they don't get no photos of him on the hits. They end up searching photos of the guys that he's in the photo with on his Facebook. Like, you know how they got the banner on Facebook? There's 3 other guys that sent a photo with him. Pause though. If y'all seen this episode, okay, so it was 3 dudes that he was in the banner with, right? 2 of the dudes' faces were blurred out. Did y'all see the other dude's face look like it was Photoshop, something like that on it? I don't know. Again, another question I had, like, I ain't quite get that. But they end up, like I said, they end up searching the guys that's in the photo with them. They end up finding them guys, and they're all a part of some law firm. So they like, okay, does he have his own cleaning service? Does he work for the law firm? Or is he a motherfucking sugar baby? They don't know. So they search the phone number. The phone number come back registered to a Genevieve that's 68 years old. Again, giving very much so sugar baby tease. I ain't even mad at him. They search his name because his name is England Gatewood, a very not a name that you would hear every day, right? They end up finding him on IG. He's got a whole IG page. It seems legit and all that. They end up sending a message to somebody who he's on a post with on his IG page, right? So the girl ends up calling him back, saying they went to school together, but the IG page hasn't been used in a while, in a couple of years. And she says she hasn't talked to him in a couple of years anyway. So from the little bit of information that they're gathering, everything seems like it's legit. They even searched his cleaning company. I think the cleaning company was like, shit, I don't know, England's cleaning company, some Gatewood cleaning company, something like that, whatever his name was. They end up searching it on Google, and it's a legit website to it. It's a bunch of testimonials from it. All the testimonials are old white women. Again, it's giving very much so sugar baby tease. Look, I ain't even mad at him. I'm 41 and I want to be somebody's sugar baby. Please let me be somebody's sugar baby. Sugar daddies out there that's listening. I don't know if you want sugar. I don't know if I can give you sugar, but holla at your girl. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, from this point, the information that they gathered about England, he seems like he's a legit dude, which again is, leaves them with more questions. Okay, if everything that we searched about you so far is coming out like it's true. If you really are who you say you are, a superstar, then why the hell you can't meet up with Nick? I'm not understanding. So they get back to Nick. They give Nick all the tea, give him the full rundown. At this point, they ain't got nothing else to do but goddamn call England. So Nick Neale tells Nick to go ahead and call England, give him tea, tell him what's good. This goddamn Nick calls England and it's like, look here, what's up? What you doing? England like, I'm busy. I'm going through some shit. Why? What's good? What's popping? He was like, well, nothing. I just want to see, do you want to meet? He was like, look, man, I told you I'm busy. I can meet up with you when I can. I don't know. I see. Nick is like, well, I really want to meet up with you. You said you was going to meet up with me. When are we going to meet up? England's like, well, shit, I don't know. Maybe next week sometime. I don't know. Goddamn Nick said, well, I have Neve and Kimmy right here with me. You want to talk to them? England said, what the fuck? What you mean, Neve and Kimmy? Neve and Kimmy, like, nigga, we ain't tell you. Tell him you, what the fuck? So this puts Neve in an awkward situation. He like, oh, shit. Okay, this is weird. Nigga. Okay, my bad. Look here. This Neve and my homegirl Cammy, you already know that we from Catfish. We out here be catching bitches that be catfishing and catfishing bitches and all of that. We don't know if you for real or not. He called us here so we can meet up with you, so what's goddamn good? England gets mad. It's like, goddamn Neve, I ain't even in the area, Neve. Goddamn it, I got to go. And hung up on his ass. Which I don't, if I was him, if this was a true scenario, I'd be kind of mad too. Like, nigga, look here. First of all, I said I would meet you when I would meet you. But not only that, why the hell is you calling, and then you calling me with catfish? Really? So Neve comes up with the idea, okay, well, since bitches be out here catfishing bitches, how about we catfish his bitch ass? They end up going on his cleaning website, making an appointment. Neve books an appointment. It's going to be Cammy that does all the talking. Says her name is Ashley. She's got this private event that's coming up this weekend, and she needs her place cleaned ASAP. That's the email that they end up sending, right? Well, lo and behold, he ends up calling back to them, and it's like, yeah, what's going on? My name is England Gatewood. How can I help you? Cammy's like, yes, I got this big soiree coming up in my house, and I need my place clean, whoop-de-whoop, yada, yada, yada. He's like, all right, cool. I can meet up with you in about 2 hours. And they're like, all right, cool. So they basically out here catfishing bitches because, they already know the secrets behind catfishing bitches because that's what the hell they do. So at this point, they find somebody's house who works on the show Catfish, one of the producers or whatnot, go to their house that's in the area to make it seem like that's the house that they want that they want England to come and clean. So Neve and Cammy, they end up, coming up with a fake text number, text app now, whatnot. text him the address to the house for them to meet at. Now, mind you, this house, this somebody's house. Bitch, this ain't no Airbnb. It's kids, toys, and shit all around. You can tell, like, they hurry up and cleaned that, put that together. I'm sure somebody, Amy, cousin them, like, bitch, what you mean you need to borrow my house and film an episode of Catfish? Bitch, what? You know these badass kids is over here. It's goddamn summer break. What the hell? So, child, they end up going to the house. Neve goes to the door to answer the door. Meanwhile, Cammy and Nick is hiding downstairs in a garage, child, just in case this motherfucker crazy. So he ended up coming to the door. Neve answers the door and was like, look here, hey, woo, my bad. Hey, look, we ain't mean to set you up like this, but this is the only way that we can really goddamn talk to you. So this is what's going on. We got Nick downstairs. He really wants to meet you. My bad for us setting you up like this, but this is the only way that we can really get to you and talk to you. Do you want to meet him? Now, at first, England is kind of like, I mean, I guess, shit, I'm here now. Let's go ahead and meet the motherfucker. Y'all don't know already. Took an appointment out my damn day. So finally, Nick and Cammy end up coming upstairs. Nick is like, what? And it's really actually damn England. It's the real guy. It's really him. You know, wasn't no catfish. It was him. So Nick is like, you know, what's up? You said you wanted to meet. We ain't never met. Like, what's good? What's going on? England is like, yeah, I wanted to meet you, but truth be told, you know, I had somebody else that I was talking to. His name is TJ. I actually started talking to him before I met you. When me and him kind of been off and on and whatnot, that's when I would call you. But I would always tell you that I was busy, I was doing something, but you was like real hesitant that regardless you wanted to talk to me and you wanted to meet up with me, like I was trying to give your ass excuses. So Neve asked him, like, you know, what's tea? We thought that maybe you were low-key a sugar baby. Because Cammy's like, I just kind of threw the idea out there because you said you had these clients, and then all these clients seem like they these older white women. Your phone is registered to some old bitch named Genevieve, like, what's good? What's tea? What's popping? Goddamn England gets mad. He's like, bitch, what? Nigga wish they was a sugar baby. I'm offended. He gets mad. He say he ain't got time for the shit. And he leaves. Moose. He skedaddle. He skits. You know, he goes. As soon as he leaves, because he's mad, Nick looks to Cammy and is like, tell me he wasn't 100% wrong. And I'm glad Cammy gave it to him real, like, yeah, you know, he was wrong with his actions and whatnot. But at the same time, he was basically trying to tell you without telling you that he wasn't serious about the shit. You kept trying to meet up with him, but he wasn't really trying to meet up with you. He would ghost you. Now, any other normal person can read the room and see that, okay, I'm sitting trying to meet up with this nigga. He don't want to meet up with me. Obviously, it ain't me. I ain't the problem. That nigga want the problem, and I'm not finna sit up here and keep chasing this motherfucker around, and he don't want nothing to do with me. That's what any normal person would do. But Nick is a little bit younger than England, and, you know, I don't know if he felt like England led him on, but at the same time, England said he would tell him, look, I'm busy. I got shit to do, but you just kept making it persistent that you wanted to see me. Like, again, Lil Daddy wasn't reading the room. So it's the next day. Neve and Cammy end up meeting up with Nick because they've already talked with England. England says that he's agreed to meet up with Nick and kind of come to some sort of resolution. You know, some sort of closure or whatnot, right? Now, Nick says he's got even more questions because him and England talked on the phone the night before, and England came off to him very sexual. As soon as they got on the phone, shit started getting sexual. Just real perverted and shit like that with it. Nick says that England told him the only way he can really develop feelings for someone is if he has sex with them. Nick told him, well, how about we go on a couple of dates first? Like, let me get to know you, whoop-de-whoop, yada, yada, yada. England told him, nah, basically, I need them draws to know if it's real. That's just what it is. It was just kind of nasty the way, it just came off pervy the way he said it, right? Which automatically made me look at this nigga some kind of way when he comes in and sits down and talks with them, right? Because Neve and Cammy, before England came in, they was like, look here, you need to make your intentions clear with him. Because he basically seemed like he looking for a good time. You looking for a long-term relationship. You need to get this straight, and you need to be clear and stand 10 toes down on what the hell it is that you want. And you need to let his ass know that. So, child, when England come in, again, he just kind of gave me pervy vibes when he came. I don't know. It was just very, I don't know. Again, I have so many different questions still. If I can get to interview either one of them, I just got questions. I don't know, something about that seemed off. But anywho, England comes, and of course, Nick asked England, like, what was up with all this shit she was saying last night? Like, it got real sexual with us. Like, what's going on? This damn England basically tried to backpedal and pussy pop out of it. Was like, no, that's not what I meant. Did I say that? Nigga said that? Okay, my bad. What I had meant was, just basically try to flip it, smack it up, flip it, rub it down to something else different from what it was. Cammy broke the shit down, was like, look here, you basically want a nut, he want a boyfriend, and y'all two ain't on the same pages. So what the hell is it that y'all want to do? England was like, basically, you know what, how about we just don't talk anymore? Nick is like, all right, cool, that's fine with me. Child come a 2-month follow-up. Nick done found him a whole new boyfriend off Grindr, child. In 2 months. He got him a boyfriend. Okay. He says that England tried to holler at him a couple times afterwards. He had to block him because he was like, nah, nigga, you're not finna sit up here keep playing my motherfucking heart. And he got him a new boyfriend. They end up catching up with England. England said he's just focusing on the bag. He's trying to go get the money. Anybody out there need a sugar baby? He said, holla at him. And that was that. Y'all, again, I just got so many questions about this episode or something about this episode that just seemed real off to me. If y'all are here with me and y'all kind of feel what I'm feeling, drop it down in the comments. Let's chop it up. Let's just talk about it, y'all. Y'all already know if it was anything that I missed, to drop it down below and let me know. Please don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Ooh, look at the waves, baby. Don't get seasick, beach. And your Auntie Mo gonna see y'all in the next video. Peace out.